You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius, welcome to our journey of taking back control of your life, a journey where you don't have to sacrifice your well-being for others. In the intricate tapestry of human relationships, we often find ourselves navigating the delicate balance between love and self-preservation. The sacrifices we make for those we hold dear are a testament to the depth of our affection and the inherent complexities of human connection. However, amidst the ebb and flow of emotions, it's crucial to maintain a sense of self and avoid losing sight of our own needs and aspirations. One of the fundamental aspects of maintaining personal autonomy within relationships is resisting the urge to mold ourselves to fit someone else's expectations. It's akin to donning ill-fitting shoes that pinch with every step, gradually eroding our sense of comfort and individuality. Seneca's timeless wisdom resonates here, reminding us that spreading ourselves too thin inevitably leads to a sense of disorientation and loss of purpose. Consider the scenario of an individual who constantly reshapes their life to mirror that of their partner. Initially, the semblance of harmony may seem appealing, but beneath the surface lies a subtle erosion of identity. Each compromise, no matter how seemingly insignificant, chips away at the foundation of selfhood, leaving behind a hollow shell devoid of authenticity. By embracing our unique colors and refraining from blending into the background, we reclaim ownership of our narrative and forge ahead on our own terms. Similarly, the pitfall of becoming excessively fixated on someone else's well-being is a common trap that many fall into. Like a satellite orbiting a distant planet, we may find ourselves tethered to another's needs, losing sight of our own aspirations in the process. Marcus Aurelius' poignant observation serves as a timely reminder that true inner peace emanates from within, rather than being contingent on external validation. Consider the case of an individual who becomes consumed by their partner's desires, relegating their own dreams to the periphery. Initially, the allure of self-sacrifice may seem noble, but over time, the imbalance in the relationship becomes glaringly apparent. The neglected party, akin to a shadow living in the periphery, yearns to reclaim their autonomy and rediscover their sense of self-worth. By breaking free from the gravitational pull of external expectations, they emerge as the architects of their destiny, basking in the radiance of their own inner light. Furthermore, the importance of safeguarding one's mental well-being and happiness cannot be overstated. In a world fraught with external pressures and societal expectations, it's all too easy to sacrifice our own peace of mind for the fleeting validation of others. However, as Plato astutely observed, true fulfillment stems from nurturing the soil of our inner landscape, rather than seeking external sources of affirmation. Consider the scenario of an individual who constantly prioritizes the needs of others at the expense of their own mental health. Initially, the act of self-sacrifice may seem altruistic, but over time, the cumulative toll on their well-being becomes increasingly apparent. Like a candle burning at both ends, they find themselves teetering on the brink of emotional exhaustion, yearning for respite from the relentless demands of external obligations. By reclaiming agency over their own happiness and setting boundaries that prioritize self-care, they embark on a journey of self-discovery and inner healing. Moreover, the importance of nurturing meaningful connections with friends and family cannot be overstated. In the tumult of modern life, it's all too easy to lose sight of the bonds that anchor us to our roots and sustain us through life's trials and tribulations. Plato's analogy of the tree serves as a poignant reminder that our loved ones are akin to branches that provide shelter and support in times of need. Consider the scenario of an individual who becomes so consumed by their romantic relationship that they neglect the friendships and familial ties that once enriched their lives. Initially, the allure of romantic love may seem all-encompassing, but over time, the absence of a robust support network leaves them feeling adrift in a sea of uncertainty. By reconnecting with loved ones and nurturing those relationships, they rediscover the strength and resilience that lies within the bounds of kinship. Additionally, the importance of time management and prioritization cannot be overstated. In a world characterized by incessant demands and competing priorities, it's essential to carve out space for the activities and pursuits that bring us joy and fulfillment. Seneca's admonition against squandering precious time on frivolous endeavors serves as a sobering reminder that our time on this earth is finite, and how we choose to allocate it ultimately shapes the course of our lives. Consider the scenario of an individual who becomes so fixated on their partner's needs and desires that they neglect their own personal interests and aspirations. Initially, the act of self-sacrifice may seem noble, but over time, the absence of meaningful pursuits leaves them feeling unfulfilled and resentful. By reclaiming agency over their time and setting boundaries that prioritize self-care and personal growth, they embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Furthermore, the importance of setting boundaries and maintaining a sense of privacy cannot be overstated. In an age of oversharing and incessant connectivity, it's essential to safeguard our personal experiences and vulnerabilities from prying eyes. Friedrich Nietzsche's cautionary tale serves as a poignant reminder that our past struggles and triumphs are sacred, not fodder for public consumption or judgment. Consider the scenario of an individual who becomes so enamored with their partner that they divulge every intimate detail of their past, hoping to forge a deeper connection. Initially, the act of vulnerability may seem cathartic, but over time, the erosion of privacy leaves them feeling exposed and vulnerable. By honoring the sanctity of their own experiences and setting boundaries that preserve their sense of self, they reclaim agency over their narrative and cultivate a deeper sense of intimacy with their partner. Moreover, the importance of assertiveness and self-advocacy cannot be overstated. In a world characterized by incessant demands and competing priorities, it's essential to assert our needs and desires unapologetically. Albert Camus' admonition against capitulating to external pressures serves as a sobering reminder that our happiness and fulfillment ultimately hinge on our ability to advocate for ourselves. Consider the scenario of an individual who becomes so preoccupied with pleasing others that they neglect their own preferences and desires. Initially, the act of self-sacrifice may seem altruistic, but over time, the erosion of self-respect leaves them feeling resentful and unfulfilled. By reclaiming agency over their choices and setting boundaries that prioritize authenticity and integrity, they embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Lastly, the importance of embracing solitude and self-reflection cannot be overstated. In a world characterized by incessant noise and distraction, it's essential to carve out space for introspection and contemplation. Aristotle's timeless wisdom serves as a poignant reminder that true wisdom stems from knowing oneself, rather than seeking validation from external sources. Consider the scenario of an individual who becomes so consumed by their fear of being alone that they cling to toxic relationships out of desperation. Initially, the allure of companionship may seem comforting, but over time, the absence of genuine connection leaves them feeling isolated and unfulfilled. By embracing solitude as an opportunity for self-discovery and personal growth, they reclaim agency over their lives and cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and resilience. In conclusion, navigating the intricacies of human relationships requires a delicate balance between selflessness and self-preservation. By setting boundaries, prioritizing self-care, and embracing authenticity, we can forge deeper connections with others while staying true to ourselves. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, let us remember that our happiness and fulfillment ultimately hinge on our ability to honor our own needs and aspirations.